Hello everyone, so I welcome you all to MONIKA Sharma Education and my name is Manish Sharma and today we're gonna talk about active passive using past continuous tense. And in my previous videos, I have covered present tense sentence and simple past. So if you wanna watch those videos first, you can, and then you can come here and watch this one. You will be able to understand more. And I tell you that after watching this video, you will be able to not only just speak but also can crack exams in English. So before starting with this one, I request you guys to watch this video completely because in the end I'll be taking some very tricky examples which normally comes and asked in the exams or competitive exams or in IELTS. So without wasting any time, let's get started at MONIKA Sharma Education. And wait, why don't you comment on my videos? So if you have any question, you are most welcome to comment on the videos. I will be very happy to answer them. Let's learn the syntax of a past continuous tense and then we'll see how to convert this sentence into the passive sentence. So as we all know, and I have also told you in my previous videos that every sentence in English mostly starts with a subject. So an active voice in past continuous starts with this subject plus we have was and were, then we have verb plus ing plus object. This is the syntax of a past continuous sentence, right? And it is also called as active sentence or active voice. How it is to be converted into passive. So it is very much same as that of simple continuous tense, right? As I said in that one, that in passive, this object will be acting as a passive subject, then we'll be using was were, but this was were will not be according to this subject, it will be according to this passive subject. So if it is singular, we'll use was, if it is plural, we'll use were, right? Then very important thing which will make a difference here. So if you want to convert active into passive in continuous sentences, whether it is a present continuous or past continuous, we have to use being here, right? This makes it into passive. Being, then as I said before, we will always be using V3, then we have by plus object. This object is actually this subject, right? So what is making a difference? So being and V3, this verb will be taken as V3. I hope you have understood this part. So this is a technique which we'll be using once we go to the examples to understand. So take a look at this one, right? Learn it, understand it, and use it. So let's take some examples. So let's understand this concept or this technique by use of some examples. So here I've written few examples, two examples, and these two examples are in past continuous tenses. So if you see, he was writing a letter, subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing, then we have an object. Let's convert by using this technique, okay? So letter, a letter is an object, this is the main verb, this is a verb, and this is subject. So a letter will come as a passive subject, a letter. Now as we are talking about a single letter, a letter will be using was, right? A letter was, then we'll be using being. The letter was, a letter was being, write, wrote, written. Written is the V3, the verb, third form of the verb write. Being written, right? If you put full stop here, this is a correct sentence because by him, he will be converted into him is actually an optional phrase, right? So even if you don't write it, I have told you in my previous videos as well, if you don't write it, put full stop here, this is a correct sentence. But just for the sake of learning, as we are in the learning phase, we will be writing it completely. Okay, let's go to the next one. The farmers were sowing the seeds. This is object, verb, main verb, and this is the subject. So this will act as the passive subject. The seeds, now the seeds, as we are talking about multiple seeds, so we'll be using were, right? The seeds were, then we have being, being sowed, sowed, right? Or being sowed by, right? By, then the object will be this, by the farmers. This is how it is, right? So I hope you understood something. Let's take some more examples now. Okay, so next sentence, the children were making a noise, right? This is an object, this is the main verb, this is a verb, and this one is the subject. So we'll be writing the object first as a passive subject, a noise. As this is a single noise, right, it's singular in nature, and noise was, right, was, then we have being here, right, being, then we have V3 of make, made, was being made by the children, right? Next one, the principal was giving away the prizes. This is a tricky one. The prizes object. Now giving away is a phrasal verb, right? Giving away. If you do not know about phrasal verb, I have a playlist for you on my YouTube channel for phrasal verbs. Please take a look and learn them, how they are used, because they are very important for your exams, for IELTS, for spoken English. This is the verb and this one is subject. So the prizes, as we are talking about many prizes, so we'll be using were. As I said before, this was and were is not based upon the subject. This is based upon what comes as a passive subject, right? The prizes were. Now V3 of give is give, gave, given, were given. Now as this is a phrasal verb, this has to be used together. Given away, were given away by the principal, right? The prizes were given away by the principal. The children were making a noise, right? बच्चे शोर मचा रहे थे. शोर बच्चों द्वारा मचाया जा रहा था. प्रिंसिपल prizes दे रहा था. Prizes प्रिंसिपल द्वारा दिए जा रहे थे. So I hope you have understood the past continuous tense in active and passive concept. So please make sure that you practice this and watch this video again and again to improve your skills and to improve your knowledge. And please make sure that you comment on the video to ask your questions. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Until then, goodbye.